Hi everyone, welcome to Homework 7 on the French and Indian War. Please use this video to help you complete your handout and the Google form. Good luck! The British colonies were highly successful. They quickly grew from over 50,000 people to more than 1 million. There were various reasons to move to the colonies though. They included cheap land, religious tolerance, and various economic opportunities for new settlers. As the colonies grew, colonists started moving past the Appalachian Mountains into the Ohio Valley, where both Britain and France claimed that area. Soon, conflict arose. News of this conflict and Fort Duquesne alerted the governor of Virginia. He decided to send General George Washington, the leader of the Virginia militia, to drive the French out once again. George Washington was very successful in driving the French away from Fort Duquesne. However, the mission he led actually started the French and Indian War. This war received its name due to the fact of many Native Americans fighting on the side of the French. The Native Americans sided with the French due to colonists taking their lands. Following the breakout of the French-Indian War, Great Britain decided to send 1,400 troops to support the colonies. Washington even volunteered as part of the army as the war raged on for several years. The turning point and end of the war came when the colonists and Great Britain were able to capture Canada. This led to the end of the war and Britain receiving Canada as part of a treaty. Despite Great Britain and the colonists' victory, many changes occurred. A new king named George III took over as England's leader and came up with the Proclamation of 1763. This new law drew an imaginary line along the Appalachian Mountains, telling colonists to not settle west of it, keeping them on the east coast and separating them from Native Americans. Colonists mostly reacted negatively to this new proclamation. First of which, they thought it was an unfair use of government power, or tyranny. They decided to protest, including sending letters to the king saying the land was already settled. The king ignored these arguments and decided to expand the British army in the colonies instead. King George and Parliament did not stop after the proclamation of 1763. They felt, since the British government was in large debt after paying for the French and Indian War, that they should create a tax for the colonists to help pay off the debt. The Prime Minister of England decided to come up with the Stamp Act with the help of Parliament. This new law, called the Stamp Act, required colonists to buy stamps for all paper products such as newspapers and wills. The colonists, once again, viewed this as tyranny. It wasn't that the tax was upsetting, it was that they had no say or representation in the making of it. Colonists immediately protested, shouting, "No taxation without representation." Please make sure to read the slides carefully and also listen to the audio as you complete the handout in your notebook and take the Google form. Good luck!
Created using Powtoon.